detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
A new form of Reaper at the Shroud facility, Commander. It's using the tower to poison Tachanka's atmosphere.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Leaving a small window for dispersing the cure. We'll have to finish synthesizing it at the Shroud itself. Eve will need to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room.
Dalatrus?
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka, and by now, I imagine, Paddock Wicks has...
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
Ну, знаете, когда я к вам обращался, вы что говорили? Ой, а это все выдумки, вы ничем не поможете. А теперь вы просите меня? Да, это может сработать.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrass?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what your Paddock will likely detect this malfunction and repair. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Erdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Paddock would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Да нахрен вон не нужны. Кроганы они посерьезнее будут. В атаке так-то. Я так думаю, нет? Так. Боевой отряд готов. А если я полностью уберу? Это все добавляет веса, да? Так, по-любому ствол. Все, отлично.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Yes, a paradigm shift. The ramifications will be felt for centuries.
Commander, you seem troubled.
I got a message from them.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Я попытался. Хорош. Ну, в упоре, конечно.
Keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
The enemy is approaching.
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
Так.
Shepard, it's ugly over here. Whatever you do, keep them away from the female.
First Paladin now here. We're not done yet. More on the way. We almost got them all.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
The female is safe, Commander. Vital signs remain strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Oh dear, more males.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
The Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him? Because I do. And so will you.
Enough!
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
This is Turian Wing Artemek. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Krogan expansion is how this whole conflict began.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tachanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
And then my people uplifted you. It wasn't an improvement.
No, we destroyed Tachanka long before that. Technology had changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
Any hint of the Krogan trying to expand again could raise alarms.
My children aren't going to suffocate in this cesspool. I want them to witness a new age. A Krogan empire.
Rex.
I'm not saying we won't ask first, but the Council can't expect us to stay here forever.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
The Dalatraz tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
If the sabotage was subtle enough, you wouldn't. But now I can account for it.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on him. Why are we stopping?
Дальше пойдем пешком, получается.
Rex, you and Paddock stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Прикольно.
Reapers are bigger than I thought. Dangerous stuff like this.
Look at that Reaper. It's the end of the world out there.
What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
It would be my first kill, but not the last.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here. An airstrike isn't enough against the Reaper. We must join the fight.
Damn it! I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Commander!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Shepard, what's happening?
Rex, get the female out of here now.
А вы не могли просто проехать вперед?
Go! Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
Shepard, a tunnel over there. Maybe a way off.
Get
We're
to
not going
it!
that way.
Готовься.
Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the Ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Принято. Ни хрена не видно только.
Never figured the Krogan for the artistic type.
Notice they chose obedience as their subject.
Да, Кроганы.
There it is again. That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Значит, будем его уничтожать.
Sounds troubling.
When the Krogan name a Thresher Maw, you know you're in trouble. They don't think anyone's ever going to kill it.
Так. Это спуск вниз, да?
Galros, I would guess. Impressive.
I sure hope that's to scale any bigger and more.
Ладно. Наоборот, преуменьшен рисуночек. Так-то. Ну да, нам только вниз.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Принято.
Daylight ahead.
But now, this is new. Part of Tuchanka that isn't rubble.
Remnants of a failed species.
Нужно 5.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And green. I didn't think plants grew here anymore.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the Shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
Принято.
And when we get there, vengeance will be mine.
I never knew the Krogan had this in them.
I see only waste here. A civilization that destroyed what it had. No Reapers were necessary.
Ahead, we've got movement! Maybe Eve has a point. Curing the genocide might work out after all.
Ни хрена себе мне щиты сбили за секунду просто.
sharp on our perimeter.
Another quake.
Calros is more than a myth.
Stay sharp.
Не, ну в этой части с патронами прям хорошо. Ну, при максимальной, конечно же, прокачке. Так, давайте посмотрим, что тут еще есть. Больше ни хрена и нету, да? Так, я понял, только здесь проход.
Hang tight, we've got more on the way. Affirmative!
Цель уничтожена.
Watch it, we've got one of the big ones.
And he isn't alone. The enemy is dead for the moment.
Это хорошо. Не, ну огневой мощи у нас с избытком, слава богу. Так, хорошо.
Shepard, how's it coming?
We're still in the ruins.
Get a move on. That Reaper hasn't moved, and the sky's looking worse.
Ну, кстати, когда первый раз проходил, мне было
Rex, right
очень
on
туго.
Calros. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Я-то выберусь.
Looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
I'm really starting to hate this place. Double!
Confirm. Confirm.
Не, боевой мощи нам прям хватает. Это хорошо, прям вообще хорошо.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the shroud. Wait, Calros!
Rex!
Break off! We're getting out of here!
This is defending our territory.
She's not gonna get us. Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
One does not shake a thresher maw.
And maybe we'll feed it a Solarian
is, I bet Rex is enjoying this.
War is not sport. It's a means. These Krogan seem to have only one talent: destruction. Even of their own home. The genophage was a necessity.
Now where do you suppose we are?
A memorial of some kind.
Watch it, more ahead.
I have them in sight.
Commander, Rex is still trying to elude the Thresher Maw. How are you?
Doing what we can. What about you guys?
Several near-death experiences so far. Kalros is proving persistent.
Stay close. Try faster. I can smell the enemy's breath.
Хорошо заморозили их, однако. Так, что у нас тут? Модификатор. Дюна-то понятно. А, мы отсюда, наоборот, пришли. Теперь нам надо как-то спуститься, да, насколько я понимаю? Или с чего? Пойдем сначала сюда.
We've almost lost Kalros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Так, ладно, давайте-ка туда сначала сходим, на ту сторону. А, там нету прохода, я понял.
We need to get down from here, Shepard.
Да я понял, мы уже спускаемся. Я просто все разведал.
Keep an eye out for that Moro. I don't want it sneaking up on us. Make it quick, Rex. We're exposed. Move it! It's Kalros!
Move, Shepard!
We're in. Go.
What about Reed?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
Приехали.
I don't think we've got a big enough gun to handle that.
Vengeance is the goal. Suicide is not.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Then I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Kalros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
She need only draw the Reaper away from the tower. That would give us time to synthesize and release the cure.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawned. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Kalros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't? This is the only way to get to that tower and release the cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Kalros's glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
We got that much right.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
In the meantime, the laboratory is just over there. I can finish synthesizing the cure.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero! Now, let's show them why.
Успел.
Go! I've got this.
О, я только хочу пострелять.
See you on the other side.
Ладно, я тебя тоже хорошо подготовил в свое время.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Угу. Пойдем сходим, посмотрим, что тут есть. Ничего не валяется? Ничего не валяется. Жалко. Пойдемте.
Commander, finally some luck. The original strain is in storage. I'm preparing the cure now.
Make it quick. They're all over us out here.
At last, the Reaper.
На тебя чуть-чуть. Ладно. Твой выстрел был посерьезнее, чем мой. Вопросов ноль.
I faced worse.
Did we just get shot by a Reaper?
Consider that practice.
Так, там ничего нету, блин. А.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers. You have to activate both
Готовы?
of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Now, things I've never done before.
I remember this part.
Just keep moving. Stick to cover.
I'm not sure cover's going to work. Hard to believe we're really doing this.
This is the easy part.
Это совсем не сложно. Останавливаемся. Смешно.
Commander, this is Artemis Wing. We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
I knew they wouldn't give up.
Я понял, отвлекающий маневр.
Up on our left, one of the hammers. Reading them is another manner. Affirmative. This is crazy.
Уничтожен. Блин.
Confirm.
Understood.
А, блин. Это было жестко. Так. Молот и молот. Это было близко.
Wait, we hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
The cure is nearly ready, but Eve's vital signs are dropping. I'm trying to compensate.
Second hammer's on the other side.
Of course, Commander.
Есть. Так, хорошо. Готов. Ченко. Хорош. Так, надеюсь, это все? Да ни хрена не все. У нас 5 патронов осталось. Короче, идем на прорыв. Это жестко. Нифига себе. Есть что-то пострашнее? Мощно, мощно, мне нравится.
Wait, is the cure ready?
Yes, it's loaded and set for dispersal. 2 minutes and counting. Though the procedure took a toll on Eve.
Is she okay?
I believe so. Malin's research was crucial in stabilizing her. Together, she and Rex can ensure a Krogan future we need not fear. Evolution at its best. Time's running out. We must get to the control room at the top of the tower.
Why?
It's the only way to repair the sabotage. I've already detected a temperature malfunction. The cure won't work unless this is fixed.
How do I do that?
You don't. This is best left to me, Commander. You should get your team clear.
Paddock, wait. This is a one-way trip.
It has been since the day I met Eve. Some souls die in battle, some die in their sleep, and some die for no reason at all. This is my chance to die for what I believe.
Да. Не очень как-то безопасный лифт.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
For eternity.
Спускайся.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a shame Paddock Wicks didn't survive.
There aren't many people willing to die for another species.
I wish I'd had a chance to tell him I was wrong about Solarians. At least one of them.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done, and know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Urdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Опять за пацаненком бегать. Это походу влияние этого, скорее всего. Жнеца.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Caden, back on Vermeer. He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now, you might think his sacrifice was in vain.
You know Caden would never think that.
Yeah. That's one more reason I miss him. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Там что-то сообщение как бы.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well, I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councillor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
If Adina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Так, тактическая маскировка. Так, положительность действия, умение урон повышается на 40%. Урон лучше прокачаем. Так, цитадель. Бронежетоны. Так, цитадель. Короче, все в цитадели у нас. Так, жнецы, жнецы, жнецы. Ну, мы их, да, то что. Молотильщик. Масс ретрансляторов снабжены квантовыми щитами. Короче, за таким щитом жнец не мог бы наблюдать за окружающей обстановкой до тех пор, пока щиты оставляются. Ясно. Ну, полезно. Короче, все дела в цитадели, да?
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors.
Ну, понятно.
We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some...
Good to hear. How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem... Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers up. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to...
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone.
Can't say that I blame them. Yag have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogans sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory.
Do you know anything about the Hanar and Drell?
Their luck is holding. For now, the Reapers have avoided a direct, though we've heard Drell wetwork teams are mobilizing fast to shore up their border with the Solari.
I knew it, Drell. The Reapers don't want to tangle with them. What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted.
Ладно. О, уже хватает силы готовых войск. Кроганов мы у нас. Рекс, клан Кроганов, клан Ворк, наемники. Что у нас по турианцам? Турианский флот, Турианский инженерный корпус. Военная карта пока тоже недоступна. Не хотите ничего сказать, да? Хорошо. Разберемся. Запас берем. Пусто. Запросы спектра. Пусто. По пушкам фаланга. Качаем. Грааль. Хорошо. Что у нас тут по бронькам? Урон ближнего боя, усиление щита, восстановление щита, урон от умений. Так, урон от умений. Урон от оружия, да, короче, мы полностью прокачали. Ближний бой нам нахрен не нужен, ваш так. Хантер. Хорошо, хорошо, хорошо. А, подожди. Пойдем пообщаемся.
That last job on Tachanka was intense. I tried providing air support, but the sky was so full of Cerberus. It was like someone kicked a hornet's nest.
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert
Короче,
back
тоже
home.
бесполезное
The
говно.
lizards and worms are bigger, but you know, the same.
Инженерная палуба. Такс. Так.
Genophage here, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the mill. Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni war and Krogan rebellions?
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
Угу. Так, что у нас тут? Есть что-нибудь для меня?
Under report, Commander.
Ясно. Тут ничегошеньки. А, мы оттуда пришли, да, по-моему? Угу. Угу. Нахрена тебе эта водичка, скажи?
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.